Hey guys, Eric Cogorno and Erika Larkin here with Performance Golf. If you haven't seen Erika before in any of the videos, been watching her videos for a long time, one of the best golf coaches in the world, absolute trailblazer right now in the golf community. So I'm excited in today's video to talk about this driver distance video. I've seen Erika do this with a couple of cues that I think are genius, that are gonna really help you hit the ball a lot farther with less effort. Eric, I know before we dive in, a lot of golfers come in to see us, and you may be one of them, who exert a lot of effort and have very little power. And we're looking to flip-flop that. How do I get the ball to go farther without me feeling like I've got more tension and swinging harder?
Yeah.
So I'd love if you can guide us through some of the feels and drills for that.
Yeah, we're looking for a feeling of effortless power. We have to have some way of energizing the swing. There's effort happening, but we don't want it to be in our arms and hands. That's a less efficient way of creating power, because essentially, if you're really pulling hard with your arms and hands, you are essentially muscling the club to the ball. So we want to take the muscle out of it. We want to use momentum over muscle, and the payoff will be much, much greater for the input that you put in, right? We want less input, more output, effectively, in all parts of life, right?
Yes.
So we want to get some momentum going on the backswing, and we do that by creating a nice big turn. Rotation is really important when, especially we're talking about driver, because essentially you're fueling your tank. Okay, so if you don't turn and you have very little gas in the tank, unfortunately now from here, the only option you have to hit a ball far is to recruit your hands and arms and thrust your body in a way where it's not efficient, you're moving off the ball, and you just don't have a lot of time to create any speed from there, let alone naturally create that speed. So can we just make a good turn with our chest and our hips too, right? Don't restrict those hips. In my opinion, I like seeing everything go back. Let the arms get nice and high and wide and long up here with all that momentum in the backswing. And now we have momentum stored. We're going to redirect that momentum and ultimately use that to swing through and catapult the arms through impact. So that is different than standing there pulling, pushing, muscling the ball.
Totally. So many gold nuggets as per normal when you talk about something. I think the first key point, if you're watching this and you can feel that, like I've felt, when you're on the course and it feels like you're really trying hard to get the ball going and you still hit it short, that's a good sign you're using too much muscle, not enough momentum. Erika, can you show us the bad version, like the no-turn backswing that we would see?
Yeah, no-turn backswing looks something like this, where the arms go back, the body's not moving. It looks like I've made a full swing, but I have not made a full swing. Now, whether you can physically do this and keep your left arm straight, I've seen this on the lesson tee. This is narrow. This is just... You're asking for so many problems from here. So essentially we want to get the chest turning. And now you see this really big wide triangle developing. Here's a mini triangle. My hands are super close to my chest and my head and my right shoulder. Now I've got that space because I've turned. You cannot create that wide triangle back here unless you turn. We did a drill in another video where we talked about width and the follow through. I mean, here's your width in the backswing, right? If I don't, it can work the opposite way here. I can't reach my left arm, my right arm if I don't turn. So it's the same kind of idea here, is you have to turn to the club.
So it's kind of like when the backswing is no body turn, all arms equals no power.
Yes.
Versus we want to have the body turn leading the way, creating that swing length and width. And I love that concept. Gosh, mentally, if you can get that gas tank. If you've got no turn on the way back and it's all arms, your gas tank's empty. Like you said, you got nothing to do, all muscle.
So where's your power going to come from then? It's either the only option is what?
Arms and hands.
Hands and arms, or you might try to do a late effort to just get your body involved, which it's too late at that point. You just can't do enough in that short amount of time to create any kind of actual power.
I love that. Let's hit one, Erika, and I'm going to ask you a couple more questions as we go.
Okay.
So freeing up the backswing turn, creating
big turn.
effortless power.
Nice free backswing.
Yeah, that looks nice. Looks really easy when you do it too. You have a really nice swing that we'd all like to have. But that's the sensation there with the turning. Now, when you're doing the turn, Erika, if someone's trying to work through this, cues wise, I kind of heard you say, okay, maybe you let the hips go a little bit, let the chest and shoulders turn. Those are the sensations they would have.
For sure, for sure. You know, I love the idea of making a big turn. One great simple trick you can do is just take your golf club, slide that trail hand down the shaft, and just make some big turns going back. It's going to feel like your trail arm's way farther back behind you than normal. It's just
Oh,
that
yeah.
helps the left side of the body, the lead side of the body, go back a little bit more. You know, if you tried to do it like this,
Oh, that's
it doesn't go
interesting.
very far. So we're gonna pull everything back, everything back.
So it's
This,
almost like the right side of your body going up and back is taking that lead side back
yeah.
along with it.
You remember that gas pedal under the right foot?
Yeah.
That gets the right side of the body going back around, and that swings, flings the arms back up.
Yeah. I like
Right, so
that.
that's that energizer piece of the backswing that loads that tank along with that right foot gas pedal here. Here we go.
Yeah,
I
gosh,
crushed
that.
that.
If you load it up correctly on the way back, you wind it up correctly, then the amount of effort required on the way down is significantly less. And then, like you said, minimal input, maximum output,
Yes,
right?
that is the goal. You want to play 18 holes and feel good at the end?
That's the deal.
That's the deal, man.
Yeah. So I think we keep it that simple. I think if you can make a full backswing turn and let the momentum of the club go along with it, your life's going to be so much easier on the way down. Key concept is that if you're out playing and you feel like you're putting a lot of force into the club, if you're a lot of muscle, you very likely didn't get that beginning part or beginning half of the swing correct. Make sure you look at that. If you want the momentum to lead to that extra distance, you want to get things moving back correctly. Erika has a ton more on this in her True Swing program that I'm going to tell you about next. All right, guys, hopefully you enjoyed today's videos. I had a blast doing those with Erika. Like I mentioned, her True Swing sequence I think is awesome. I watched all the videos and they were absolutely killer. Not only do you get an unbelievable deal, I mean, 47 bucks for that, come on, but you get unbelievable bonuses as well. There's her on-course program. You get unlimited swing reviews, so Erika and her team can guide you through step-by-step this entire process. That's ridiculous. And also her mental game program and live Q&A. And not only do you get all of that included with the program, you also get a 365-day money-back guarantee. So there's literally no risk here for you to try this. I'm telling you, you're gonna love it. We're gonna put the link in the first link in the description down below. You won't regret trying it out.